Welcome back to as we continue to finish the data sets. So I'm just going to set this up to 90, and that should just give it a bit more of a kick down. So basically what we've done is we've forced a no right turn, and then what we're going to do from here is just do some, might need to do some lane mathematics, we might not. In fact, no, I think this is going to be a simple case of, yeah, so that's all set up. So we just let the, so basically what's happened, instead of having all the traffic turn right, given they're basically coming down through here, using this boulevard to access here, rather than using this to come, using the motorway to come down, then coming down this way. So that's what's happening there. If they're coming out of here and need to go that way, they just do a loop, left, 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 which is no conflicting traffic. So we'll run this and get it going. And we've just got to make sure that the cheeky buggers, because I'll give it a go, can't do a U-turn. Nope, they're not allowed, so. And what we can also do is just set the intersection rules. Away we go. Away we go. Might just what we can do now is actually bring this under. Lights control just there. So we're just doing quick fire lane mathematics here just to get them. Right, so that should just get them all going again. It looks like we're going to have we're going to have a few problems here. So this is. So that will just take a moment to stop them actually lane switching, just get them. So they'll sort themselves as they make their way through. So they'll get, still got a lot of people disobeying the. It's also probably just trying to complete their pathfinding as well. But as you can see, they're all making their way through. So hopefully they'll just get their way going. So, yeah, traffic's improving. Now, for the next one, which will conclude this stream off for today, is watching the public transport system, seeing what's going on. So, see the routes, see the passengers, and we see what's going on. So, basically, we're using bus, heavy rail, taxis. So, I jump into the bus. The busway is responding very well. So, this is the bus. Excuse me. This is the heavy rail. And this is how I manage the transit lines. So, as I mentioned earlier, I use for the buses 3 classes of order of service. Metro, so the busways once are at full power. Your big bendy boys, very frequent services. Your standard switches built somewhat around the peak, but you've also got enough off-peak capacity, and they use your medium buses. And then, of course, your feeders. Again, 24-hour city, always. None of this Auckland transport, daytime only, 9 to 5 peak only commuter. This is a 24-hour city. Buses hold their frequencies all the way through the day. Feeder, normal, or metro. So let's just dive into the busway, which is this big yellow one. So you can see, da-da-da-da-da. Running up the busway, up the busway, up the busway. Coffee. But there, and then it will eventually connect up to the city centre here and terminate here, and then rail will continue along for the rest. So we're going to dive in, and we're just going to make sure everything's running fine. So here's the orders of bus, gaps between bus stops. The distances are a little bit heavier than you would say find in that might be a rural bus. Whoops. But this way I can check in. These are the associate route numbers that are close by. Any interchanges. And I can see what's going on. At the moment, it's nighttime, and of course it's going to be quiet. But this is the passenger numbers. If there's lots of passengers we're getting red, we up the services or up the capacity of the bus. So I hope those are the data sets that is available to a City Skylines player. I hope this has just given you a bit of insight into the data sets we can use to get our cities going. And it's actually technically nighttime at the moment, but you'll notice I'm actually in permanent noon. This is the actual true environment. So, we'll see you next week, where we'll do some more city building, particularly around the metro and the start of the city centre. In the meantime, train safe.